Hello, everybody. I'm just about ready to get started. You know, we were having some issues before. I don't know if this got captured on camera slash the recording. So let's go back and just give a shout out to Wolf Dirge. I don't recall
You're wide open!
if we mentioned it on stream after we had the technical issues. So I'm just going to give a special shout out to them. Sorry if you're waiting for the shout out. We'll do the follow for Tuckfide there. So, I believe we were kind of between dungeons. We could do stuff in the arena, but they seemed a bit tanky. So we didn't bother getting S ranks in those. I'm going to come back to those, I think, later on in the game. It does feel like we have a DPS issue versus anything else. Damage taken will naturally go down if our summons are able to basically one-shot. We're playing around with our build a little bit. I think I have normal fireball. I might try some other spells since we have money. I do want to go back to the plant summons once we get enough ranks in them. I do think their ranged projectiles were very useful for cutting bosses, but I wasn't as impressed for the energy spent to damage ratio. Maybe as we get higher level, it'll matter less. I imagine if I didn't have as many summons, they would be more useful. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and boot up the game as we listen to the starting town. OST. Okay. Go ahead. Sick. Momentarily. There we go.
You're wide open!
As the follow alerts gradually catch up. Yeah, we're just gonna continue here. This we're about 48% complete, but we could be much further, because some of it could just be like item collection. So, it could only be a couple bosses left, there could be many bosses left, who knows? Unless you played before, then I guess you would know. Okay. Let's have a quick little reminder as to what we need to do. Need somebody that can break stuff. I don't know if we could do anything here. Leaping home, we had a tree. Quelling spirit that I think wants another tree, because he's in the spooky forest. But we don't have anything else that's active. So in that case, what we should probably do, just return to the collector. I imagine he probably has a quest for us. Indeed he does. Collectors. As you well know, it is not only our duty to uncover and collect rare treasures, but also to lead the people. And sometimes being a leader is not just about giving direction and taking responsibility. Sometimes being a leader is all about organizing festivals. Oh, right, they did mention the festival last time. Oh, heck no, says Wedge. Big says, it's been a year already. Ledge, I see what they did there. Come on, guys. Is a single day of honest work really that bad for you? Say that again when you've been here for 10 years. Stop whining, you two. I admit it's a bit more, grindy than many of our other tasks. But someone has to do it, and we collectors are best suited. Without further ado, here are the assignments. Oh, I like him adjusting the glasses, then the long scroll. Again, there's a lot of attention to detail with the animations. Even if I'm not the biggest fan of the profile images themselves, I do think the animations are very solid. I think they help carry the game for sure. They say, Biggs and Wedge, they're like 300 pieces of Yeti fur and 500 pine cones. Should have become a blacksmith. Oh, so you could work hard every day. Zip it, Ledge. Legend Sally. We'll go to Pumpkinwood to collect 800 pieces of pumpkin meat and 20 dozen seeds. Only 20 dozen? It's not too bad. Go with the cute rookie to a spooky forest? Great. Don't worry, Ledge. I'll hold you if things get too scary. Yes, the other rookies will get some easier tasks. Marino, I'll need 300 boar tusks from you. peasant work. And Luke, please collect 500 carrots from the royal Rabbies. I know I could probably send you off anywhere, but it's protocol to give new recruits the local tasks. Hey, no worries. Rabbies, boars, yetis, it's all the same to me. Alright, well that only leaves our Startington talent. I need you to gather 1,000 jars of honey, as well as 1 piece of royal jelly. Okay, I imagine we're not literally grinding to this, so I'm curious what'll end up happening. And find all these things in Pillar Mountain. Yeah, 1,000 is pretty silly. I imagine we'll have to grind a little bit, but I imagine the main quest one will be that 1 royal jelly. How we get it will probably lead to a boss, if I had to guess. 1,000 jars of honey. 1,000 jars of honey? This town is, what, 30 people? What do they need 1,000 jars of honey for? But you're a bottomless bag. Shouldn't you love gathering tons of items? Hey kid, don't think I don't like gathering items. Fetching 1,000 jars of junk for a festival, though. Not my cup of tea. Well, I farmed up some spare honey a while back. There we go. I had a feeling we were getting it from an alternate source. There's no way we were grinding any of that, and the challenge will be the royal jelly. I didn't realize the stinger sword was one-handed. You can have them if you want. Lots of honey. You casually farmed 1,000 jars of honey? Well, I kind of forgot how much I needed for crafting recipe. Wanted to be on the safe side. You are one convenient buffoon to have around, kid. Buffoon? That's like some sort of hero, right? Oh wow, that's awkward. Yeah, sure. That's just unfair. Why don't you two get a room? I can't stand the sight of such disgustingly good friends. ... Hey Marino, you needed some boar tusks, right? I think I have 1 or 2 of those. This is way more than 300. Yeah, I don't always have the best luck with cards, you know. Well, at least this way the peasant's job was actually done by a peasant. I guess a more appropriate response would be... Uh-oh, he's blushing. Thanks, Luke. No worries, bud. It's all very touching, but we still have a royal jelly to collect, kid. It's bee season in Pillar Mountains right now, with hives all over the place. Like enough of them, we may find ourselves a queen bee. That's our ticket to the royal jelly. There we go. Yeah, we had a feeling something like that was gonna happen. I guess I could try Oh, I should have tried talking to them before leaving the screen. Oops. Like how he says, it's just a bit unusual that we got it. Do I feel like experimenting with spells? Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Frost Nova. I want to try Flamethrower first and see how I feel about it. I mean, that seems very short range, but I'm kind of curious about the damage. We'll just walk around casually. I want to try out some items. Spells. The DPS leg. They died instantly, so it's hard to tell if that's its max damage or not. I'm assuming it's not. Hello, Calvisham. You like the chicken hat? Hopefully you're doing well. It is dangerously close range for a summon build, but again, nothing seems to survive it at the moment. Might leave it as is. Maybe we'll have a mix of things. I don't think there's anything else I want, right? The only thing I would really get would be plant minions at this point. I wouldn't take any points in melee. Even though these would all be very useful for eventually trying a melee build. I don't want to do so at the moment. Alright, so I unlocked a new charge level with the fireball, which is probably good enough. So if I do need to do damage with it, at least we could do massive damage with it. We'll see. I'm hoping the flamethrower ends up being like really OP, because the damage tick looked very low, but it also is just because they have low health. So we can't discount that it could be really broken. Like 1300 damage, I think is definitely worth it because we need like a sniping option with our build. We're getting more things of honey. The problem right now is we're fighting a lot of flying enemies, so I think our little cloud buddy is going to be taking care of these. I mean, they're doing their best. The problem is Cloud Buddy doesn't care about if they're flyers or not. Speaking of which. Hopefully you're doing well, Calbisham. Need a little bit more range. It depends on how much damage it does, Calvisham. If it does like 2k for one burst, that's absolutely busted. I can't tell. These enemies are too weak. We'll have to fight stronger enemies. See, does it get more range as it levels up? Let's take a look. Okay, so it makes you move faster. The gold charge. Oh, the gold charge looks so fun. You can basically just continually use it until we're out of energy. Yeah, that seems like probably what people do for DPS. The little bursts are okay. But in the meantime, we have a cheap fireball we can easily spam. There's the queen bee. Oh. Okay, so she summons minions. It's kind of annoying because she just seems to be, for the most part, untargetable. Unless she dive bombs me, I can't really do anything. So I'll win this eventually. It's just not very exciting for a boss battle. Oh, that damage was insane. I'm sorry, Calvisha. That damage was broken. Did you see how much that was? I tapped it. It did almost 1400. That's busted. That is the enemy delete button right there. Oh, that is so unfair. We barely put any points in it. It's only 2 points in. What a ridiculous skill. Like, that is actually ridiculous how much damage that was. I think the other one's more useful for casually walking around. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'd rather do this. Oh, wow. What a ridiculous item. Guess we'll get some healing. Oh, there's the super bunny. Yeah, like a fully charged fireball doesn't even match the damage that one little burst of flamethrower did. Holy. So we do have an enemy delete button at least. That's good. As Calvisham noticed, it is short range, but man oh man, that is just a literal insta-kill. I think I'm okay with. I'm almost willing to state that might be the strongest spell I've seen so far. So if people use that to clear dungeons quickly, I fully understand. Doing okay? How about me? A little tired. Been a long week in general. Oh, there's nobody really worth fighting here. Let's just teleport. Okay, so let's hand it in, see how things go. Yeah, that'll help significantly on bosses. Like, if I perfect guard into flamethrower, that damage would be insane. But if we have a boss that I can't easily hit things, having fireball is just kind of a safe option. You're already back with the royal jelly. Excellent. Are you ready for the festival? Sure. Great work. Guess we're finally ready to start off the celebrations. The sun is setting. Let's all go outside and enjoy the festival. We've all earned it. Hey, Noobtagonist, there you are. Me and Marino have been looking for you all over the place. We're totally ready to enjoy this festival to the fullest. I didn't think I'd find much value in such low-class festivities. So far, I'm quite enjoying myself. All these attendants, just standing there waiting to serve. I heard they barely get paid, too. His sense of humor is sort of out there, but Marino's actually kind of a cool guy. Helped me farm the carrots I needed. He was so quick between the rabbies that he outfarmed even me. Yeah, well, that's to be expected. I'm a high-born nobleman, you know. That was actually the first time I really got into this farming stuff. I've always considered it beneath me, but as mindless as it was somehow rather enjoyable. Oh no, he's turning a new leaf. Alright kids, let me stop you before this moment becomes some kind of sappy moment. Go play some of the stupid games to get this festival garbage out of your system as quickly as possible. Hank is right, we should totally play the games. There's fishing, running, some kind of punching bag. Where should we start? Play the running challenge, play the strength challenge, play the fishing challenge. Okay. So we have Anne here. Hey, Sally. You guys keep bringing you so much trouble. Maybe it's time to try something new? Well, like the speed dating they had at Belmont's Cafe? Yeah, sure. Can you believe it? I asked Sledge out for a date. He couldn't because he had volunteered for the popcorn stand. What a joke. Want to try the machine out? Sure. Right, guys, listen up. Machine works by striking the red bag. It tells you how strong you are. Contrary to common belief, the technique lies more in the timing than actual strength. Hey, you with the fancy clothes, why don't you go first? Me? Fine. A true king leads his troops to the battlefield, after all. Okay. Timing was actually good, but you shouldn't just poke it. Try giving it more of a whack. Forget it. If I can't do it like a nobleman, I'd rather not do it at all. I see. How about you, Noobtagonist? Ready to go next? Okay, just focus and press A when the time is right. Oh no. I don't know if the A button on my controller matches what they're saying. I'm so used to playing with alternate controllers. Okay, hopefully I have the right A. Looking for max power. There's a thin line between being bold and being reckless, though. Don't get too greedy or you might stumble. Oh, that was way too early. Guess that was pretty good. Had harder hitters come by, though. I try again. Try again, you can do better. Okay. Oh, still too early. It's a pretty solid hit. Nice. All right, who's next? Is it finally my turn? Awesome. Look, I know you're strong, but this isn't about brute force. You must nail the technique. I'll do my best. Wonder if I missed an achievement by not maxing it. There we go. Luke ... dots. No, our machine. What have you done? But how? The timing. It was completely off. How do you see, my pupils? The rules of your game pales before the blade that strikes true. Oh, he got bonked to pass out. Nice. Excellent work, Luke. This was a silly game anyway. Let's do something else. Thing to do with the arena. Well, my favorite contestants. Want to give my running challenge a try? It's the best game of the festival. Sure, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, surely you remember these young contestants after their spectacular showing in the exams. Now they've returned to compete in the best challenge ever created, the running game. Whatever, Mr. Plot. It will repeatedly mash the A button to gain momentum over their competition. Who came up with this spectacular game, you ask? I'm happy to tell you that I designed it all on my own. The idea actually came to me while I was analyzing a run in the Arena Gauntlet for my daily newsletter. You see, such incessant drivel. What kind of commentator turns the spotlight on himself rather than the contestants? Welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Especially when someone like me is among them. Oh, I guess you have a point there, sir. Indeed, what better way to show the greatness of my game than to have it tried out by such excellent competitors? Invented the running game. Just the running game, specifically. Did I mention you need to mash the A button? Wow. If that guy was beatable, that's insane. Unless I just did it too slow and I had to press A while it was saying set. I don't know, that was kind of crazy. What a race, what a race! Ladies and gentlemen, I do say this running game of mine is indeed the best game ever made. And a huge round of applause for our first place winner is Marino. Huh, as expected, I won. Of course, this outcome should have been obvious if we look back to the, misunderstanding with that amulet. Second place honor goes to none other than Noobtagonist. And let's all not forget about the hero who made everyone else a winner, Luke. How could you guys be so damn fast? Better step up your game, Luke, or we'll leave you in the dust. Sorry to hear that you're only doing okay, Chris. Hopefully it'll improve as the night continues. Yeah, no kidding. From now on, I'll make sure to run up and down Pillar Mountain at least once a day. So kids, how did you like the game? Pretty awesome, no? Yes, Mr. Plot, it was great. I knew you'd have the good taste to see its charm, Luke. Enjoy the rest of the festival, kids. I'll stay here to figure out how much this could make me rich. Super sure I win the running game, but it seems I need to hit the road more often. Like the popcorn stand. Oh, Spring's here and she says hi. Oh no! I heard you were having a festival. I invited the entire village to come out to check out Evergrind City. I wasn't able to convince that many to come with me though. The Nana's here. Wow, this is so awesome. Should have brought the bells. Imagine playing these in front of all the people. Oh no, it's Fatito, chat. It's fine when there's just a few. Having these huge humans around is making me nervous. Hi, James. Oh no, it's Fanders. Hey there, pal. Hello. Did you give me another autograph, James? Of course. Wow, thanks. Now I have 18. This is life at its best. If every moment could be like this, I'd be happy for the rest of my days. If every moment were to be like this, please do me one last favor and toss me back into the river. Hey, don't even joke about that spear. Is fame really that bad to you? Suppose I could stand it for a while if it pleases you. Hey James, do you like my sign? It's great. Oh my gosh, James, such a please tell me it's great. This is the best day of my life. Oops, I can't enter the shop apparently. I love her companion destroying bushes constantly. Hello, Mumrick. Air of a fair, how lovely it is. What could truly compare to a night such as this? Hope I got our companion stuck. So, did they ever explain what they needed all those items for? Like all the pine cones? We'll talk to these people. Hey kid, wanna take a photo? Count down from 5 so you have time to pose. Sure, we'll go to Cammy. Came out great. Hello there, says Lynn. What a lovely festival you're all having. So happy to help spice it up with my balloons. Here, take one. It's my signature balloon. The acquired Smiley balloon. We really outdid ourselves. This year's festival is a great success. Very happy for your help in making all this happen. Hey there, you enjoying the festival? I'm kinda stuck with this fake volcano, but seeing the kids' faces when it erupts is good enough for me. I almost believe you'd have to grind the 1,000 items. I did not believe. If they said 100, I would have believed it. 200, maybe. But probably not. I think anything over 150 would have invited doubt. This volcano is freaking cool, man. I had a dream of forging a weapon inside a volcano. I could hardly breathe and the heat was unbearable. It was awesome. There's Tim. I really want to pet the animals, but my dad says the volcano is better for my education. There's Bragg there. Just look at that kid of mine. He's pretty much a scientist already. Okay, let's talk to these people and move on. We did manage to get an item talking to other people. Oh, this is even cooler than the exams. Grandpa Joe said he'd come down too, but where is he? Albertina says, the grunting is kind of driving me crazy, but the boar is just so cute. Didn't even know you could tame these. Oh, geez, his hair is ridiculous. Easy now, kids. You gotta give them space so they don't get all nervous. They are tame, but they're still animals after all. Oh, it's so soft and fluffy. They become a collector if only for the pet license. Okay, I think we talked to everybody? Oh no, BK here. Or Bike? I don't know how to say it. Festivals are sweet. Can you believe I got this cotton candy for free? Incredible. Man, this blows. I used up all my savings to buy this stupid balloon. Call it a slime balloon? Just some blob. I didn't even draw eyes on it. Of course, I know real slimes don't have eyes, but it's a balloon. I have to buy balloons for the realism. Eogs, what have you done, you vandals? Perhaps now they will understand that the only true test of strength is through battle. I don't know if I talk to you two. Let's talk to both of you. Robin with the awful, awful facial hair. This kid for real. I really think his bowmanship is better than mine. Grew up in the woods, hunting every day. Heck, I run Grindea's #1 archery range. No use for fancy ancient techniques or whatever he calls them. There's Sand with an equally terrible haircut. Listen, Robin, living in the wild might have taught you how to survive, but there's no refinement in your technique. No Master G, I've been able to master the bow with the grace it deserves. I wonder if that means I can upgrade my bow skill by going to the master later? I wonder if that was like a small tutorial we just had there. Okay, let's talk to Candy. Well, why hello there, sweetie. Long time no see. Decided to swing by and try out my new cotton candy recipe. Seems to be hit with the local crowd, and in a few days, they'll all come crawling to me, begging for more. Hey, don't look at me as if I'm some evil witch. When your shop is in the middle of a haunted forest, you need to get creative with marketing. Talk to this guy before we do the final game. I'm here for a wee bit of relaxation, but you know, I guess I just love fishing too much, says Rudd. Talk to these people. Chica says, wish I was a fisherwoman. Just take my rod and go where my heart desired. Swimming isn't all bad, but I can't stand being stuck in one place. You're a collector, so you should understand me. Emily says, I'm so proud of my sons. They say Luke is the strongest novice collector in many years. Harry's very keen on following in his footsteps. There's Harry. Hey, heard you and Luke saved Santa Claus from like 1,000 evil monsters. That's amazing. Wish Luke would let me join in on his adventures, but he says it's too dangerous. Do you want to challenge your friends to some good old barrel fishing? We'll say sure. Alright, youngsters, barrel fishing is a great Grindean tradition. So don't disappoint your ancestors now. Rules are simple. Catch as much fish as you can before I blow me a whistle pipe. Whistle pipe? How'd I get suckered into this? Ready, set, fish! This one seems like I'd have a reasonable chance to win it. So the fishing one's kind of ridiculous. Oh, oops. Some of these are really small. time's up. I think we did well. Well done, you really showed the barrel of fishes who's boss. Looks like you caught 5 fishes there, Luke. Not bad, boy. Marino, much better fisherman than you look. That's 6 in total. You beat me? Thought you hated fishing. You know, on second thought, maybe it's not all that bad. As for new antagonist, you caught 6. Oh, I could have had 7. Means it's a draw. Say lots of promising young fisher lads among ye. So it was a tie for first place. How boring. Though I didn't win, I thought it was pretty fun. Yeah, I messed up a few prompts there. I probably could have had 7. I'll admit it had some kind of charm to it. So where to next? They also got really tiny fish indicators towards the end, which sucked. Talk to your father? Okay, well, we know where he is. Let's talk to him. Great that you came, son. I'm in a little bind here, and I would need your help of a renowned collector such as yourself. See, the volcano needs baking soda to erupt, and I'm all out. Oh, actual science there. Think you could get some? There should be plenty back at HQ Lab. Oh no. What horrible thing are we gonna put in the volcano by accident? I'm pretty tired of fetching things by now. Stay here and leave this one to you. I'm back with Marino. Maybe we can get a rematch at the fishing game. So either we're going to stumble upon the evil lair where all the equipment is being collected by the presumable one of the final bosses of the game, or we're going to take something that we think is baking soda and explode the village. As long as it isn't brute force, I'll beat you at anything. Well, time to see what happens. Oh, I didn't talk to that person. Say the best fighter is a fighter best prepared. Maybe you should buy some new gear, just in case. A little suspicious we're getting this right before we're allowed to go in. You know what's really sad, though? None of this actually adds magic attack power. Unless I get the birch branch. That's not really worth it. None of those are worth it for me. I guess I could sell some random weapons? I guess the goal of the collector is not necessarily to get rid of your items, because you could potentially use them as visuals. But yeah, I'm not that kind of person. Well, the one thing I do want to do is the balloon unequipable anywhere by any chance. Didn't see it anywhere. It's in the misc. Sometimes you need it for recipes later on. Like, I can hold on to weapons to forge, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, it's fine. Yeah, like, I see I can get the wooden shield back, which we can always buy back. That's what the other guy is there for. But a lot of these just haven't been worth it for me, like, at all. So, like, we crafted them, and I just never used them. But apparently if I get more goo, I could get another armor. Yeah, so far none of the crafting has panned out. Like, it just hasn't been useful at all, unfortunately. We're pretty close to having enough hay to get another accessory. That looks like kind of like a voodoo doll or a straw doll. Oh well. As I said before, I don't think we're gonna 100% all of the items. My goal is mostly to do all the quests that we can. See what we could do from there. Took you 6 hours in to see the recipes were a thing. Yeah, most of them just require, like, heavy grinding. Oh, speaking of which, telling you, I've never belonged to anyone. I'm not some mere human possession. Oh, hush. Your memories must be hidden away in there somewhere. Perhaps you just need a little convincing. What? You dare to threaten us? Do you even know who I am? Seems I know more than you, silly Locket, and soon. Soon what? Don't worry, you'll see. For now, I have other matters to attend to. Again, we put them in the dumbest place possible to hide them from the master. It's literally like 2 rooms from her office. I don't know why we thought this was secure. Well, well, the savior of the Fae. I think you made it back from the temple alive. Quite the miracle. Pray tell, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the festival? Can I ask you the same? Taking a sudden interest in science, are we? Oh dear, if it isn't my favorite snarky sidekick. Ready to join my collection yet? Hello, Radish. Hope you're doing well. Not quite. Neither are those two gentlemen you just had a chat with. These artifacts belong to the scientific department. You can't take them, as I'm sure you know. Why, yes, of course. I was just doing a simple routine inspection. You can't be too careful these days. What about me? I'm doing okay-ish. Wouldn't want some poor soul getting in over his head to do something he'd later come to regret, you know. Don't worry, we got these things under control. They won't bother anyone, as long as they stay where they are. Oh, I'm sure. Well, with these pleasantries out of the way, I shall leave you to your research. As for me, I have to go pretend I care about that dreary festival. How did such a tiresome tradition ever take hold, I wonder? Mystery to us both. Enjoy the fair, Grandmaster. Well, that was highly suspicious. Let's grab that baking soda and get out of here. I'm sure your father wants to hear about Ivy's little routine inspection. Oh no, someone's definitely not going to collect all 4 artifacts and become a super being. They would never do that. Hello, Rob. Hope you're doing well. We've acquired a mysterious bag that we've decided is apparently baking soda. Oh, there's Vilya. We haven't seen her in a while. And also we're gonna say Wedding Chris to distinguish the Chris's. Welcome all. Like taking candy from a baby. Boss, should we really be stealing from the Grandmaster? You love the sunglasses. Stealing? We're just collecting our fee. You never paid us for the job on the bridge, remember? Ooh, the plot intrigue, chat. Our starting villain was actually hired by the Guildmaster all along. I mean, I don't know if that really matters in the long run, but sure. I guess that's a plot twist, question mark. No, but did we, like, totally botch that job? You did, Freddy. Silence! We got caught off guard, that's all. If I ever see that kid in his damn backpack again, I'll smash their skulls. Look at our little happy cloud. It already wants to murder, chat. Now stop complaining, let's get out of this damn place. Sorry, didn't quite catch that. You're gonna smash what now? Oh, I like them dropping the items dramatically. It is a murder cloud. All it wants to do is kill. As soon as combat's allowed, you bet you it's gonna start killing people. Uh-oh. That voice! No way. This evening gets better and better. What's a robbery without some corpses? Come on, boys. Let's show them what cheap trick, secret techniques we've learned since last time. Not a big fan of delays, but I do enjoy beating up idiots. I'll drink to that pouch. Let's dance. The black ferrets are here. Fight. Murder cloud, away! Oh, they went to the sides. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, and she crushed her guard. That's also annoying. At least I blocked. Can I attack them at all? Oh no, they come back in, okay. Okay, so they're doing some kind of technique. We're gonna respect it. Oh, our companion got murdered while I got distracted. Although she's almost dead too. It's our companion to go berserk. Okay. Took them both out, nice. No way. I almost didn't get hit. I was just seeing if I could hit them over the barrier, and that caused me to get hit. Otherwise, that was a pretty easy boss battle. I blocked her only real high damaging move, and I just walked out of the range of the others. We've wasted too much energy sacking Ivy's office. Let's regroup now, boys. Don't think you've seen the last of us, punk. Next time we see you, we'll squash you like a bug. Hello, Mateus. Hope you're doing well. Gotta hand it to him. At least they're pretty good at running away. Let's get that stupid powder back, too. Or perhaps... Okay, we are gonna go in the office. I was curious if we would or not. Since we caught Ivy snooping around in our business, perhaps it's only fair we return the favor. Her acting around the artifacts was pretty suspicious, if you ask me. Let's find out how much she knows. So I guess for people that haven't seen the game before, I think it's still technically in early access. Your pan finger is starting to itch a little. Poor Mateus. Potentially getting banned by Calvisham. The rivalry continues. But so far, chat, I am enjoying this game. And I think at some point, after we're done with the story mode, we're going to try to get friend of the stream Calvisham in here for some co-op. Oh man, they totally trashed the place. Let's look around and see if we see something suspicious among the rubble. We get the giant sword. Oh, we can't get the giant sword. Let's go to the skull first. Oh, can we not investigate it? Okay. Not giving me a prompt, if I can. Oh, there we go. Apparently this was the suspicious thing. Looks like it was torn out from her private cabinet. Might be important. Dear Grandmaster, I've studied the scrolls you sent me, and they're indeed genuine documents from around the time of the Cataclysm. What an amazing find. Seemed to be a decree to stow away a powerful relic. Due to the old style of writing, I cannot be sure, but I believe they wish to hide it from someone very dangerous. Judging from the context, this artifact is not only one of a kind. The others were mentioned, but in passing. I don't know exactly what or where they are. I do happen to know where to find this particular one, though. Let's meet up this Friday at Belmont's place. Oh, like Simon Belmont? Are we going to do a Castlevania reference, Castle? I'll tell you about everything I found. You'll have to pay, of course. I can't afford these insane prices. Sweetest regards, your loving subject, Professor Mandrake. Not good. Can't know for sure if it's the same artifacts, but Ivy seems to think it is. Collecting the rest of the relics will be pointless if Ivy gets her hands on even one of them. Letter was dated just a week back. Perhaps we could get the jump on her if we act quickly. Get back to the festival and talk to your father. Investigate anything else? Box filled with pieces of cloth? So soft and thin you can barely feel them. Yeah, why can't I interact with the other ones? Is that a bug? I thought we would get like, ooh, a suspicious letter or something. Oh, there we go. This one I can interact with. Grandmaster Ivy, I beg you to forgive my husband. Sorry, he never forgot to lose your, or he never meant to lose your favorite cookbook. Please let us return home. It's so very cold here and the children are starving. Okay, I like that kind of dark humor, chat. Nice. So now we know why that family is out in the Seasonville. Oh, now I'm getting a prompt. That is dark. Skull looks really heavy. How did the black ferrets move it all the way here? Yeah, why was I not getting a prompt earlier? Is it just really finicky? Oh, it's really finicky. Okay, okay. I understand. I'll come to a dead stop to make sure that I can use this. Book filled with horror stories, one for each day of the year. Creepy. I'm gonna come to a stop. Yeah, okay, so if I'm moving, I can't interact with it for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Good let the kids starve, says Radish. It's a book written by Connie Spiersey. Connie Spiersey? Titled Lost Knowledge, Accident, or Arson. It seems to be a long series of unexplained fires that led to the destruction of many historical documents, most notably nearly everything relating to the time before the Cataclysm. The fires happened over hundreds of years. The author suspects an ancient secret cult to be behind it. Nothing about nutjobs is the amusing conspiracies they come up with. Secret cult? Huh. Well, I think with that comment, we've confirmed there's a secret cult. Right, Chad? I think we can just all believe. 3 cursed skulls, 1 black heart crystal, 1 Lich King's crown, 2 nightmare scepters, 1 helmet of the Great Dreamer, 1 sword of lies. Still not enough. Okay. I should add more redeems. What do you mean? I have a, if you want to do exclamation mark store, we have a lot of sound effect redeems and stuff like that. It uses the stream element system for points. Anyway, let's continue with the festival. Oh, there it is. Your real saviors. You were gone awfully long. It's beginning to think you wouldn't find it. Oh, we found more than that. Long story short, I think Ivy's also looking for our mutual friends. In fact, she might already know the location of one. What? Where did you... Never mind, I don't need to know how you learned of it. Let's talk about this in my lab first thing tomorrow. Need time to think, and this is a bad place to talk. Well, so is the lab. It's like 2 rooms from her study. I don't know why we're hiding the artifacts there. Speak to me again when you're ready to head home. You're done helping your dad? Awesome. You sure took your sweet time in there. It's gotten pretty late. And it's the same time of day, to be honest. Maybe we could take another picture before we go? That's pretty fun. Okay. Sure, we'll take another photo. Oh, I could have told them to go to specific ones. Oops. My bad. Sure, we'll pose with them in the photo this time. Why not? Nice. Bunny balloons make me mad that all know balloons are bunnies. I mean, the balloon bunny looks pretty happy where it is. Yeah, oops, I didn't realize I could talk to them. I guess it makes sense, I could have had them pose. Is there anything else we want to do? Sure, we'll try one more time, the race minigame. Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. I was just curious if you could even possibly get into first. We'll skip through. We went through the dialogue before. I could do the fishing minigame to see if I could get first place, but nah, it's fine. Oh, we can't go back anymore. What does he have to say? Sorry, kids. The HQ's off limit to non-senior collectors now. You can beat him? Oh, I'm not gonna bother then. Be ready to leave? I mean, like, I'm mashing that pretty hard. So I'm, like, shy of a turbo controller. I don't think I want to do that. Get a good night's sleep now. Report to me in the lab first thing tomorrow. Quest completed. Festival. Gained experience. I mean, I'm mashing it like this, and that wasn't fast enough, so no way. Yeah, or turbo controllers. Where you just turbo controller. Don't bother destroying your controller over a minigame. Let's see. I guess we could talk to this guy if I want to. You can rebuy my shield, why not? Yeah, I love the little teleports we could do. They're quite fun. Oh, they're over here. Let's talk to them briefly. Man, the festival was awesome. It's so much fun with you guys. Can't wait to hang out next time. Quinn said he got an S-rank mission waiting for me, so maybe I'll have a crazy story to tell. My father is taking me on a likely business trip to the Merchant Isles. That's great, of course, but... I love the... I love the tape over the door. Halt. Can't get in the Grandmaster's office right now, as it's the scene of an investigation. I mean, you can't go in normally either, but now at least there's a good reason. It's a little meta humor there. Oh, they got ghosts in there this time. It's only a matter of time before my invention can be put to the test. Just need to gather more energy signatures. However, I realized that even with 1,000 ghosties, it would take a decade to gather enough. If only I could find a place where the fabric between worlds is thinner. Chat, if only, the infamous words. So, Ivy's onto us, Well, I mean, Father, they're out in the open, and we literally went one room away from the front of her office to find you. You probably should have hid them somewhere else. Maybe. Not guaranteed she's looking for the same thing, but I don't like taking chances. She finds one and prevents us from completing the set. I'll never be able to bring Charlotte back. Stayed up all night doing research, but I couldn't pinpoint the exact location of the next artifact. I managed to uncover that it was sealed out inside an old forgotten city, which I believe was called Taiming. Sadly, there's no record of where that is. So much of the pre-cataclysm history is unknown. Does that mean the bag is my mom? Not quite. The mother was introduced earlier. She did not make it through the dragon encounter. Indeed, we're a trash bag, maybe. Not Taiming. That was called Timing. Been a long time since I heard that name. You know of it? That's excellent news. Huh. What are you so surprised for? Before you sent me off to coach your kid, I did have the research there. It's an ancient artifact. You're pretty good at solving ancient mysteries, that's for sure. But where does this Taiming lie? To the east, deep inside Mount Bloom. Oh, we were there earlier. I think they hid one of the items there. Last I heard the place was the news of its utter abandonment. An artifact rests there. It should be a piece of cake getting it. And it's decided. Head for Mount Bloom and find the ancient village. I think we found it already. It just didn't let us go deep enough. Like, for plot reasons, the game is like, thou shalt not use this entrance. I guess we could go back there. Master Avi is aware of the location of the third artifact. Luckily, so is your father. He now is asking you to find the old hidden... Find him with the old hidden away town of Taiming. According to the bag, town lies in the depths of Mount Bloom. Perilous mountain filled with strange creatures, both monsters and otherwise. Probably from a regarding city. Hurry, time is up. Okay. Fine. So, we don't... let's see if there's any other quests that unlocked. We teleport around. It is really fun to teleport in this game. How sick does our house look? Sure, we could show it off for the people that were curious. So we have this kind of like foreboding home where we made the rooms dark on purpose. I don't think we've unlocked too much else. Oh, we have the smiley balloon. Sure, you know what? We'll put the balloon like here-ish. Why not? It is foreboding Christmas. So yeah, we can spend money to add lumber to the house, and it can basically just keep expanding and expanding. And we can reshape the rooms. They don't have to be like squares or rectangles. They can have like indents in them and stuff like that. You do have some control over it. We usually do that towards the end of the stream, but we'll see how much money we have at the end and just burn our money, I guess, on it. Okay, so with that out of the way, let us... It seems like all the quests are done. Don't see any new pending ones. Assuming we still can't go south to the dunes. I guess I could check quickly to see if this quest is ready. So what's the deal with the chicken on top of the hat thing? Oh, yeah, that's just an accessory. So we have different gears. Technically, we have the Pope hat as our current accessory, but we could choose to override the look and feel with anything that we picked up in the game. So we're leaving ourselves blindfolded, and we're just wearing a chicken hat. It's a chicken plushie modified to be a hat. Okay, do you finally have a new quest? No. You keep telling me to swing by later, but then you don't have anything to do. So yeah, I like that there's a lot of attention to it for the people that want to customize their character. We created this character. I'm sure there's more options we can unlock, visually speaking. Again, I love how the pumpkins explode in this game. I didn't really mention it before, but I think it's neat. Come here. Enjoy the flames. Perish. Oh, I could have blocked that. That was an easy block. Okay. I could do the fishing minigame if I want to get more fish, but it's fine. Right. I'm assuming there's nothing else we could really do here for now, so let's go to Mount Bloom. It's our little fast travel system. So since we found little warp stones, we can essentially just go back to places we've been before. Killer mushrooms. Goodbye, killer mushroom. Arcade mode unlocks cosmetics for story mode too. Interesting. When we go to play arcade mode, I don't know, should my first time be co-op? I'm thinking about it. I don't mind having a single player and a co-op. The no Calvisha may or may not always be free. I stood in the poison. our friends are having fun murdering everything. Dude, we were here before. Oh, there we go. Now there's a plot thing blocking us from going further. We already came here before. But we couldn't go this way before. Lurafrick says, Timing? Oh, you're talking about Old Town. Yeah, that's right past here, all right. Can't let you go through, though. Why is that? It's, pretty dangerous. So, you have to do me a little favor. You know, to prove yourself. And free a weekend for it? I'm not sure how long it takes to complete. Maybe it's one session? We'll see. Hey, kid. Should we tell him how many frostlings we've whacked back in C-Zone? Cool story. I'm a caveling, though. We are monsters, so you can't kill us. This guy knows collector law? Really? Whatever. We'll just do that little favor of yours. That's the spirit. It's not a difficult task. I just need you to fetch me a couple things. Junk, really, but with sentimental value. I'll even point you in the right direction. Check the cave with the large rock near the mountain exit. Oh, and here, take this flute. Caveling flute attained. You play it, some of my buddies will come to help you get rid of the rock. Wait, why did you say the word help that way? Pretty suspicious. Huh, what? Help? How else would you say help? I'm just trying to be helpful, that's all. ... from the bag. Let's go to the cave with the big rock and play the flute, easy. Okay. Caveling Mampoon is blocking the way to Hidden Town. He's a greedy move. If you find a couple things, he advises you to go look to the southwest part of the mountain, a cave where there's a giant rock blocking the way. Sure, we can do that. Unlocking and progressing in co-op arcade. Nice, nice. Love the one-shots we're capable of. Oop, we stepped in the mushrooms, which blinded us. I do want to get a little bit of cash here if the chat wants to upgrade the house later. I'm gonna need money. So I shouldn't skip all combat. As tempting as it is. Anyway, let's go back to the southwest. Again, our companions will casually kill stuff and we'll get experience. I'm not too worried about doing some damage there. Oh, he one-shot that with the slam. Nice. Goodbye, Crystal Beast. Get that thing out of my face for sure. Oh, the multi-kill. We still can't do anything with this, presumably. It says it's unpowered for now. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And that slam damage is very silly. Yeah, we're just casually getting money. I don't have to participate too much here. So that's not the place they were talking about. We can't go here yet. So what? Cave Southwest. Okay. Is it like actually in the place, or just want to verify? Oh, it doesn't tell me more details. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep looking around. Can't go through there. I thought they said southwest, so I did go southwest. I'm back at the entrance. Unless they're referring to... There's one other entrance, I think, up here. Okay, they're referring to this one. This is the place, all right. Let's give a little solo on that flute. Wow, kid. Thought all heroes could play one of those things. Alright, I'm the hero. Should have played it myself. Guess the help has arrived. Prepare for anything. Oh, I got hit while drinking potions. Annoying. Hopefully I can make them collide with each other. There we go. Oh, I got the multi-hit going. That was fun. Alright, so I have to just direct them into the rock then, I guess, is what they want. I wasn't sure if it wanted us to actually kill them or not, but I can just fling them into the rock, maybe. Okay, we're doing some damage to it. There we go. Because some of those we do kill in my defense, but I guess it makes sense. It just wanted us to do that. Anyway, let's drink the healing potion, so I don't need to worry. We got loaded dice. Okay. That damage was so nice, though. Getting closer to level up. We're a little past the halfway point. Yeah, that flamethrower is just one-shotting. And so he said, go use the flute, and we said we already did. Loaded dice, handed over. You got it? I mean, of course you did. Did the spin sex actually help you? Guess they helped, in a way. Just as I thought. Never lie, after all. Great, now get out of the way. Not so fast. This was just one thing. I asked for a couple of things. Check your journal if you don't believe me. Huh? The other thing I want is in a cave south of here, right next to the waterfall face. There's no rock blocking your way or anything, so this should be a walk in the park, so to speak. What are these guys, a tribe of goblin lawyers? Ugh, get you the one thing. After that, you better move. Of course, a deal's a deal after all. Cave to the south next to facing the wall. Yeah, we can't go through this one yet, either. Unless it's just permanently like that. So we know there was like a suspicious lantern room. Oh, speaking of suspicious, I'm waiting for this guy to be a boss fight. It just looks too much like a villain. We'll see, I suppose, at some point. So we still can't go through here. I just wanted to verify. So there's poison gas in the caves beyond, so we're not allowed to go in. There was kind of like a dark room with ominous candles. Maybe that's the room he wants us to go to. There's the totally not Indiana Jones character looking for somebody to smash the crystal, aka getting our other companion here. I'm gonna go in, that'll be 10,000 gold, please. I'll give you 1 gold. Tempting offer, but I won't go below 1,000. So let's settle on 2 gold. 100 gold? 3 gold. 10 gold. 4 gold. 1 gold. No, wait. Oh, what an idiot. I can't believe it. I was outwitted by a human. Keep your gold, but please don't tell the others. I've got a reputation to maintain. Oh, so they did want us to go to this. Okay. I was thinking we could talk to this guy to get further in, because he also always asks for 1 more gold than you normally have. So we'll see how it goes. You just call me a human. Never felt this insulted in my life. I was gonna say, even Rob, asking the true questions. Let's go see what's in here. Power flower. Oh, look how happy it is. It's taking a ton of damage. Oh, it's just shooting. Of course the power flower has a laser. Of course it would. Oh, I didn't block that. I guess it got behind me. Okay, well then we'll just walk around it the old-fashioned way. Silly power flower. Killed you. Kill this minion. Seems to be stored. Oh, that makes sense. Hello, power flower. See, we're now in the projectile part of the boss phase. I'm gonna do some damage to you while you're targetable, though. Also, I should have told my minion to block a little bit. Also, I keep thinking right trigger is block. I need to unlearn that habit from other games. Block the wrong way. That's fine. Kill you so you're less annoying in the next phase, if there's gonna be a next phase. Although they're looking pretty dead. Silly Power Flower. Oh, look at that. Oh, the tongue out. Nice. Yeah, I might remap. I'm thinking about it. I'm also definitely used to either back trigger or R1. So I have to telling myself to hit X to guard is kind of unnatural. I don't think I normally do that. Anyway, we got the magic deck. Yeah, that was definitely a death animation. Poor Power Flower. It just wanted to live its life. Then we decided no. We're gonna invade your home and murder you. Truly, we are the heroes of all time. Yeah, one thing I also have to get used to is the summon command. So I'm thinking what I need to do. What I want to do to be easier. I'll just leave it as is for now. I gotta get used to like quickly mapping to the minion. So you gotta press like multiple buttons. It's fine. It's just what happens when you take a break from the game. Gotta remember the controls. Okay, let's see what he wants now. Is that it? There's still hope for Power Flower. Maybe. Great work. Free to pass now. Good luck with the locked door in the gate behind me, though. What locked door? Oh, didn't I tell you? My bad. There's a locked door in the next room. I have the key for it, but you know, you need us to do something for it. It's a tiny favor, that's all. Alright, pointy ears. Enjoy battles of wits as much as anyone. Let me tell you what will happen to you if this request isn't your last. In great detail, Bag told Lurifix what would happen if this wasn't his last request. You can't do that. I'm not a monster. Oh, don't worry about that. We won't leave any witnesses. Alright, fine, no more games. Do this last favor for me and you'll be able to unlock the door. Go all the way to Old Town. All I need is a piece of treasure hidden in the gas-filled cave to the southeast. Oh, we can finally go there, nice. The treasure is on the ledge right around the corner. You should have no trouble finding it. I mean, maybe it's a bit too high, but I'm sure you'll find a way around. Apparently, the cave behind Lurifix can take a locked door. Of course, Lurifix himself has the key, so he coerces you into doing one last favor. This time he needs the third relic, which you can found in the cave to the southeast. It's supposed to be a pretty easy job, except for a little issue with poison gas. Okay, so we know from last time, if we look at our treasure maps, there's one treasure that should be near a purple mushroom, according to the hint. And we never found this one. So it's possible we just need to go further inside. Maybe it's in the room beyond. So we're going to try to remember that there's treasure we can find. And hopefully that'll result in either getting more furniture or actually something useful. I'll go with either. I just don't want it to be like a melee weapon or something. That would annoy me a lot. Oh, our giant companion just walks into the crystals and breaks them. Sorry, kid, you can't go in here. The cave is filled with mushrooms. Oh, did I say mushrooms? I meant poison gas. Not nearly as bad as mushrooms. Seriously, the whole mountain should be sealed off to keep these mushrooms in. Especially the jumping ones. I can't stand shroomies. The way they wiggle and bounce. That creepy smile. Just thinking about them gives me the shivers. Wow, this guy seems to have a severe case of mycophobia, which I believe is fear of mushrooms. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. Oh, do we have to lure them? Or lure them this way? But I have a companion here. Let's unsummon briefly. There we go. I don't want my allies accidentally killing him. This should be enough. He threw his mine and then he ran. Nice. Let's resummon. Happy Cloud just instantly murdered something. Love to see it. Yeah, we definitely just messed with him. It was pretty messed up. Oh, there's a lot of purple-ish mushrooms. Which one is he referring to? So we're just looking for a treasure indicator, since the game has, like, there's a lot of collectibles in the game. I guess I should explain for people that are coming in for the first time. So killing enough enemies gives you cards, which are permanent status bonuses. They have rare drops and common drops. But there's also treasure maps, which we bought in town and can find in some locations. And they give hints, either images somewhere in the game where there's something collectible, or verbal clues. So this one said that they entered the cave, but then they saw poison gas and gave up. So I don't see anything here. Assuming I can't deal with the poison gas yet. Ah, here it is. We acquired diamond. It doesn't seem to be a collectible. It could be a furniture piece. Don't see it in the list. So normally what'll happen if you can wear it, it will give a prompt whether or not you want to swap to it in the upper right, and it didn't. So this would tell me it's probably a placeable. Yeah, I guess I could sort by new for all items. But it doesn't tell me what category it is in. It just says non-equipable. So who knows? Or maybe it does go towards crafting. I guess we'll see. Sells for 20k usually, says Mateus. That sounds about right. Okay, how quickly do we die if we touch the poison? Oh, not that fast, actually. Very interesting. Oh, that's kind of a problem. Okay, so if we didn't have like those large amount of obstacles, I have like the kind of the flash teleport. Maybe it's worth taking a little peek in the next room. Alright. Oh, these things require a lot of swings to destroy. I think the intent was to make sure the player doesn't go beyond here. But now I'm kind of curious. Right, chat? Now that just piques my curiosity. How far can I get in here? You know what? Actually, you know what? I don't think it's worth it. I just saw the hallway to the left. Never mind. No longer curious. But it is interesting. We could technically go there if I wanted to. Yeah, if it was just like around the corner, I would have done it. But no. It looked like that was going to go on for a while. We'll come back when we presumably get something to cancel the gas. On the plus side, we have a lot of cash. Like going through the spike room and Link to the Past, something like that. Oh, we actually didn't get anything from there, I just realized. What were they looking for? I mean, we got a treasure, which is nice, but what did the quest want? Alright, go to... It said last item. Okay. There is something I have to do somewhere. Go back. Really see anything worth collecting. This room seemed like there's nothing to do in here. Unless it seriously wants us to get that treasure chest up there. That was the only item I really saw. I mean, we can tank that for quite a while, I'm noticing. Maybe we are intended to actually go here? Yeah, those seem a lot easier to destroy than the crystals. Okay, whether or not this was intended, we did it. Hello, Tron. Welcome to Bouncing Bay Research Facility. Time since last boot, 1,098 years, 1 month, 12 days. Looking for updates, could not connect, please notify an administrator. Malfunctions detected in air filtration, network communication, surface maintenance, and crystal excavation. Okay, so maybe we could pump out the poison gas after this. Warning, corridor biotoxin levels exceeding the safety threshold by 300%. Avoid prolonged exposure in case of nausea, contact medical. Have a great day. Bzzzt. Okay. Let's see. Date 01/11/2396. Finally, a small step for mankind, but a big step for the trick phase community. Took a while, but we managed to convince Professor Pine to change his vote in favor of building a phase ship challenge course here in Goddess Peak. Oh no. We'll be using the areas already excavated by the mining bots. We expect to have a couple of prototype rooms ready within the next year. Biggest hurdle will be getting rid of all those moss and mushrooms. Seriously, Goddess Peak? Or like Mount Bloom? Anyway, if we do this right, trick phasing might become a national sport in a few years. Hype! Annie Hawk. Oh, like Tony Hawk. I see what they did there. Oh no. So we have to time things or we get punished. This will be interesting. So there's a treasure over there I want to get to. How do I get over there? Do I have to go down or something? I do have to go down. Okay. Oh, slightly too slow. There we go. That's what I needed. We got red emitter matrix. Nice. Donkey Kong Country barrel flashbacks instantly. Something like that. This isn't too bad. We've had more annoying challenges for sure. Oh, it's slightly too soon. There we go. Date 13/12/2396. I'd like to issue an official apology to the moss and mushrooms. Turns out the real problem with this place is the darn poison gas. Yeah, that's right. Poison gas. Oh, Rob, you did not see me in the other puzzle dungeon. That's fine. Like, compared to that other puzzle, I will take this all day over the other puzzle dungeon. Seeping up through the ground in almost every corridor. We're not allowed to dig ventilation shafts in any of the rooms with these weird statues either. Thanks, Archaeology Department. Ordered some industrial air cleaners instead. Manufacturer says they keep running for over 10 years, so I'll consider the issue solved for now. Still, the shipping takes 2 weeks, so I guess we'll all take a little vacation up in Taiming until then. Tanny Hawk. We're getting a little bit of lore of the place, even with the tongue-in-cheek names of the characters. We have to kill him, I was gonna say. Yeah, this definitely seems intentional for you to damage boost through it. My nemesis is pushing blocks. I hate pushing block puzzles. 21/07/2397. Trick phasing was just taken to a next level. We're working non-stop for 6 months. Pineland was officially made the first functioning photon redirection relay. We're gonna call them barrels for short. Uh-oh, chat. Chat with the call out to the Donkey Kong barrels. Here we are. Oh, it's now official. The barrel can hold and contain photon data stream and redirect it in a new direction. Imagine all the cool stuff we'll be able to do. On another note, apparently we need a proper facility name to get our funding. We had a vote yesterday, and the winning name is Bouncing Ray Research Facility. Science, baby. Time to get back to the research. See good times ahead for the noble sport of trick phasing. Oh boy. Here we go. It's official. We're now in Donkey Kong Country Land. Wait, what does it want me to do? Oh, I see what it wants me to do. I misunderstood my goal at first. To the moon? No, I'm not familiar with it. Oh, I do want to hit the other one. Okay, I misunderstood. I think. Oh, no. Wait, what do I do here? Oh, I just fire again. That's fine. Never mind. I forgot. I keep forgetting if you go down towards it, it redirects. Because for me, I always think you have to hit the sides that you can see. So my bad. Anyway, date 10/10/2399. Big news. We're going to open up the facility to the public soon. We're trying to drum up some interest by showing off phase plate technology in towns and cities while building the most epic course yet. I'm 110% super duper sure that when people see this place, they're going to freak out in a good way. All aboard the shift lift. We're going to take the phase shifting to the skies, Tanny Hawk. I'll have to check it out at some point. Oh no, chat. Here we are. We're in full nonsense mode. Alright, so I think my goal is to redirect here, right? Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. The game didn't quite show me where I shot myself just then. Did I want to redirect onto the mirror? No, that wouldn't help me. It's definitely going full Donkey Kong. Where is my goal exactly? Maybe it's over here. Oh, that was slightly off. Oh, you have to go all the way back if you miss once. Oh, no. Oh, no, chat. We're going to be here a while. That's annoying. Wait, so how do I get the treasure chest, though? Unless I'm supposed to go in the... Unless I'm supposed to aim at the up arrow. That doesn't seem right either. If I go this... Oh, I'm totally misunderstood where I was there. Actually, that was disorienting to me. I thought I was in the left one for some reason. Yeah, see, that time I'm on the left one. That's where I thought it was the first time. Okay, so if I do this... Is it possible to shoot myself into the mirror to get to something I'm not supposed to? Oh no, they kind of block each other. Maybe you're not intended to do that. Alright, so what is my goal here? I could go up. I want to get the treasure chest at some point, though. Presumably, I just have to line up with the down arrow? Okay. So I could go this way to complete the puzzle. Oh no, it's doing the full... What is this? Chat, no. Okay, it's getting worse. It is getting much worse, chat. Oh no, there's so many paths I could take. Well, anyway, let's... Is there a way... Where do I have to go? I have to potentially... I go up from there. I can't go straight up, so it just resets the puzzle. So is my goal to... Does that line up? Because the only way we could get to that treasure chest is I have to hit that bottom pedestal. I was trying to work backwards. Like, if I go this way, for example, it just resets the puzzle, right? And I just come back here. So I have to be able to somehow do this. Oh, that did not go the way I thought it would. My bad. I thought it would go down. I guess on the plus side, it acts as like a checkpoint system by touching the phase tiles. Unless I just hit it on the upper side, and I can hit it on the lower side like this. Oh no, that seemed too... Nope, that worked as intended. Okay, so that's what I originally wanted to do. It gave... Oh, we got an attack glove. That's not very exciting. I'm not an attack character at the moment. Anyway, all that just for an item I'm never gonna use. Thank you, game. I missed. Oh, slightly too soon. Jumped the gun. Jumping the gun again. I gotta relax a little. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. So. I still don't know where our goal is. I guess our goal's on the far left, but then there's also the stuff at the north. It's like, is it intended for me to get there? Because right now I can't really do anything with it. Oh, I went diagonal. Oh no. You could go backwards in the puzzle. That's not good. I don't like that, chat. Will this work? I've never tried shooting diagonal before. What would that even do? So I imagine I have to go to the upper right, based off of where our choices are. And hopefully this will enable the shortcut if I don't speed ahead. There we go. Oh, it wants us to go diagonal. Misunderstanding of the directions there. I was like, hey, I can go to this one. And then I'm like, wait a minute. I don't want to go to this one. Chat, what is this? Please let that be one of the final rooms. I don't want to see a mixture of rotating random direction stuff. I'm like, I was not a fan of that in Donkey Kong. So I'm like, that's something I'm not nostalgic for whatsoever. Healing. Oh wow, it's really gonna do this, is it? We're gonna just be poisoned this whole time. Can I please get unpoisoned at least? You got cat screen. I guess that's something we could put in our house later. Yeah, so presumably I have to hit on the right side of this slightly. Wasn't too bad. Show us the cat, says chat.
This is getting interesting.
It is getting interesting. Oh, nice level up timing, but I don't really want to level here. Yeah, just slam them for massive damage. Just end the fight. Yeah, I do like that I can command the summon to be like more aggressive or defensive, depending on the situation. Also, am I gonna die? I think I am. Gotta go back for healing. And unfortunately, our buddy should also deal with these pretty well. But this is kind of awkward because I don't have like a good clearing weapon. There we go. At least we're getting some healing along the way. Go back and full heal. Oh. Our plus-size buddy is not just... There we go. Now he's destroying things. So all this just to end up on this side of the room. Let's see what this has to say. Oh, nothing apparently. Can't do anything here. Let's clear some places. I might need the crystal crumbs for a furniture piece or something. Break a few more. Oh my. Date 02/12/2400. Okay, so trick facing didn't become popular quite as fast as we were hoping. It's sort of forgotten that regular people don't have phase imprints, meaning they can't use the plates at all. The good news is that phase imprinting has been deregulated now. We start to give civilians their imprints right away. You heard it first. Trick facing will finally get big. 2401 will be the best year ever. I don't remember if that lines up with the world being destroyed. I'm trying to recall, because again, it's been a little bit of time. Oh my gosh, how? What is this? Come on, seriously? This is what we're doing now? So I have to go... presumably to when this is right, and then go down. But I don't see where my goal is, which is annoying. Like, I see like a platform to the bottom right, but is there like a treasure in the bottom left? Oops. Game Y. Oh, maybe I want the upper of the two. And what are all the other mirrors for? Okay, it's fine. We'll just go to the far right one. Oh, so it really is just random mirrors. Okay. Also, I can't see what direction this is. Thanks, game. Presumably diagonal is what we need to do here. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for it to go downwards a bit more. Then we need to... What do we need to do here? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe I have to go to the bottom one to go to the upper right? Like this? Okay. It's a cool puzzle thingy. Glad you're enjoying it. It is different kinds of puzzles, so every dungeon is very different from one another. We're getting more intensive with the angles and stuff like that. Oh, hold on. Hold on, it's a puzzle. How do we... Is this reoriented somehow? Oh, it moves the corresponding one. Oh. I thought we had to shoot on the left side, because last time we had to redirect the mirrors, but this time I'm moving the other sets of mirrors with these mirrors. That's interesting. So I have to move this in such a way that I'm able to make progress, so... Yeah, this is getting a bit involved. Okay, let's reset it and take a look at what we had before. So... If I move you out of the way... Presumably... Oh. Why did it go backwards? Anyway, that's fine. We have to go this way. But then I can't move the... Oh, no, I can move this one. I just have to do this. Sort of. Okay, no, hold on. We're still fine. Just awkward. Oh, no, but then this one blocks it. Oh, annoying. Reset. Let me think about this. So what I really need this to do is to get out of my way. So I'm gonna move it this way, actually. That way this one can come, I guess, over here? Go down. No, that's not gonna work. Undo slightly. Other order. Need to go up first. It doesn't matter if this one goes up because we can recorrect the position on that one. This one down. I think this one needed to be here. Then we reflect, and then we're here. So where is my goal? I have to... Oh, I see the goal. That's easy. Something like this should work. Also, my minions stopping me from moving forward is kind of annoying there, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, see that? Like, I push them instead of moving past them. It makes the sliding puzzle a bit harder than it should be. So if I line this up correctly, this should just be it. Oh no, it's not high up enough. +1. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I would send them away every time. So we got Moneyplex's Manifesto. So we did all of that, but that didn't net us any progress. Well, I suppose now I should level up. So I guess we'll explain the system to people that haven't seen it before. There's a lot of different routes you can go. You can see we have one-handed, two-handed, and melee. We choose one of 4 elements in magic, and we can mix and match. We have utility spells, which we've seen a lot with the teleportations, and you have passive talents, which will improve your ability to do things. Now, I think what I want to do is just make our companion stronger. So I kind of want a Fire and Frigate companion. And that costs a gold point after a certain rating, and we can upgrade one of our other ones for a silver point. So I might as well just improve my flamethrower damage. If you're ever curious about the skills, you could go see how they're being used and learn what they do at different charge levels. It looks complicated. It's actually fairly straightforward. I think the game does a really good job of explaining it. But basically, just think of it this way. If you just want to be a fire mage, it's really simple. Just pick fire stuff. The only thing that might be like a bit more intensive is just viewing all the talents, but they're mostly just small things like get a percentage towards something that you want. I would say getting a perfect build would be complicated, but I think just picking stuff that makes sense. Like I'm reducing the cost of our summons. Makes sense if we're a summon build. Whenever we're low on energy, we get extra damage. Just a playstyle thing. Let's see. Is there anything else I want to do? I guess I could start scaling my magic attack percentage because everything else is maxed. Are there any other general ones that I want? Do I want to increase my health? Absolutely not. Well, I can increase my energy regen. Yes, this is fine. Okay, so I just want to regen energy faster. The way I'm burning more. We don't see the need EP as much. So, out of curiosity, is there a way to sneak peek in this room? Because that's like just a lot of crystals to get through. Yeah, that takes way too many swings to do normally. So presumably we're gonna get an item that helps us out clearing those quickly, so it's not as tedious. So for now, we'll consider that area locked off. Yeah, it's mostly straightforward. It allows you to quickly reset stuff too, Mateus. So like if you're not sure if something is good, you can try it and then pay a small amount of cash depending on your level to reset it. So it's not that bad. So for example, if I don't like any of my talents here, I could choose to refund. Or for example, if I go to the skill point, right now it costs me 300 to refund a single point. It's not that bad. If you just want to try it, see if you like it, do those kinds of things. Early on, it's very cheap. I think it's only like 60 or so. Okay. Yeah, I do think the game has a lot of flexibility for playstyle. If you're interested in that kind of thing. So I think at some point I might try a melee build, maybe. Just to see how it feels when we go to do arcade mode. Yeah, Blink definitely seems like the best utility spell in the game. It makes you go so quickly. Saves you a lot of time if you remember to use it. Looks like you're under some key to the locked door. Quest completed. Last favor. Acquired the key. Stay safe now. Pleasure doing business with you. Lurifix, what are you doing just standing over there? You gave your cabling word that you bring us great treasures, yet you haven't moved an inch. Is my faith in you misplaced, Lurifrex? Says Rulex. Relax, Rulex, I have the stuff right here. And the moss. It's the 3 lost relics of the cabling history. I think I'd be able to lay my eyes on these in my lifetime. This is an amazing feat, Lurifrex. Nice you took the credit. As a reward, I will grant you this Blade of the Ruined Prince, which grants 500 attack and 500 magic attack. Nice. Too bad the only weapons I use are sticks. Bet this thing will work great as a potato peeler, though. Also, please accept these Boots of Wind. Increase your attack speed and movement by 700%. Oh, the game's trolling us. Wow, I never wear shoes, really, but I bet these would burn nicely in the winter. Last but not least, here's the Emblem of Power. It'll make any magic spell cost 0 energy to use. That's crazy. Imagine if you're a person who uses spells or skills. This thing would be invaluable. Probably work as a plate, too. Yep, that's how I'll use it. Tell me, Lurifix. How did you, a mere caveling such as myself, brave the dangers that guarded the treasures? You kidding? Of course I didn't go myself. Totally tricked that fool over there to help me. You tricked a collector? You tricked a member of the most powerful organization on the continent? It's amazing! You've proven that even the best among humans are complete airheads compared to us. You're a true role model for our community, Lurifix. Please, let me host a great feast in your honor. Must keep calm. Get out of here before I lose my mind, kid. There we go. Game just doing some soft trolling. We're in a cutscene. I assume that's the path to Tai Ming. Man, it's been a while. What the? That comedian. Alright, here's the plan. So forget about this embarrassing episode and never speak of it again. So we did all that to get past him and open a locked door, and then the door just pointed to an arrow where we really had to go. We found that ancient artifact. Those annoying cavelings will seem like a faded memory. Now let's go. An arrow pointing towards the real exit. Yeah, we got trolled, chat. These are starting to look more like the statues we saw on the treasure map. Or is it right here? There's the treasure map. We have Mystery Seed. There we go. I think that's all the treasure maps completed. You can see our different rewards here, including the antlers. Can't do anything yet here. Can't interact with the statue. Go forward for now. We'll heal ourselves manually. Okay, this is very suspiciously reminding me of something where we're somehow gonna travel back in time due to shenanigans. I just feel like it, chat. It just feels like one of those things where, like, wow, if only we could have seen this place in the past, and then we just end up in this wacky adventure. I guess we'll find out if it's gonna happen or not. Talk to the statue. What is it with you and touching every suspicious thing you come across? Good thing it was just a statue this time. What is it gonna do, explode? Uh-oh. Yeah, of course it is. Oh. Oh, that is a look for the character. Fools who dare awaken me, for the sake of the future, those who have fallen, I shall be your end. Also, chat, I feel really bad. I just realized. It's a pun. It's a pun. I just realized the name was the pun. It's like Timing. Oh, that's so stupid. Anyway, fools who dare awaken me, blah blah blah, shall be your end. Can we at least talk about it? I guess not. Prepare to defend yourself, kid. First priestess. Watch her for Town Forgotten. Well, hello, boss battle. We did some big damage there. I'm gonna dodge the projectiles manually. Good thing in this game is puns, yeah. Sometimes I have to think about them a little bit. Some of them aren't like really puns per se, like Startington. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Poor companion. Go berserk. I mean, so far he's not really protecting himself that well, although he just guard crushed me, which was kind of annoying. Silly guard crush. Oh, I thought I perfect guarded that. Apparently not. This cannot be. If I fall here. Uh-oh. Spell. It awakens. That means you are... Noobtagonist? There is so much I could tell you, but history may not be altered. My debt to the goddess is paid, and as the servitude comes to an end, you shall witness the beginning. Okay, here's the time travel. Do not fear the horrors of the past, for you've already bested them. There we go, chat. It's only got to use 5% of its moves. Yeah, it really died pretty quickly. Okay, so I guess we'll go through a crack in time, I guess. There we go. That's about what I was expecting. What sort of craziness is going on this time? Hey, wait a minute. Is this place... Hey, how did you get past us? More importantly, how did you get past those giant thorn worms? In either case, you can't visit Tai Ming without written permission from the House of Citizens. Yeah, about that. Seems like we left our papers back home in Evergrind City. Evergrind? I don't know of any city with that name. Oh, that's right. It used to be called Grand Capital Item. Like item? Back then, what are you talking about? Young boy, if you cannot show us a written permit, I must ask you to take your artifact and leave. Hold it. Master Sizu. Thank you for defending our gates, young guards. You're doing an excellent job. However, I'd like you to let this boy in under my personal supervision. Of course, Master Sizu, but why? Strong knows strong, see. And though this boy is young, I sense a great power within. I think you mean a great power, you know, outside, like the cloud and our killer Yeti thing. Pretty sure you mean those two, not us. Not everyone waltzes around with sentient artifacts either, now do they? Back ... So rather than turning our guest away, I say we find out why he's here, see? Keep your friends close enough to embrace them, the enemies close enough to destroy them. I don't like it, but I see your point, Master Sizu. Listen, stranger, this is a peaceful town, and you better not break our trust. Master Sizu's blessing. You stay close to the border. Don't try to pass into the town proper. Now, come with me to my home to the northeast. Let's find out if you're friend or foe, This place. I don't know a good way of saying this, kid, so I'll just say it outright. This is Tai Ming, alright, as it was 1,000 years ago. I don't know what kind of magic took us here, but whatever it is, I'm not liking it. Let's do as the old man says for now, while we try to find a way back to our own time. Okay, so sadly, Chad, it looks like we're not going to be able to upgrade our house. So sad. Freya says, presumably a priestess, in the despair, the goddess bestowed upon them a wooden blade and said, to farm it matters not whether you sow, but only that you reap. Leave your hoes behind and wield instead this new tool. Now go, and discover and grow and collect. Pray to me not. Revere me through courage, ardor, and mastery. And it was so that Link, Randy, and Terra became the first humans to leave their farms behind to serve the goddess. There's Ankin here. Should have been born 1,000 years ago. Back then, the goddess showed herself and spoke directly to us. Nowadays, all we have is statues and stories. Don't get me wrong, I love the stories, it's just... we have luck here. But if the goddess told people to go out and fight, why isn't everyone a collector? Not everyone is suited to become a collector. To function, a society needs all of its 3 pillars. The collectors are the blade, the citizens are its sheath. The clergy is the wisdom to use it. Uh-oh. Big doubt on that one, chat. Ah, I see. Oh, hello. You don't really look like a soldier, do you? I'm sorry, but these barracks are for guardsmen and collectors preparing for expeditions. If you want to apply for citizenship, please visit the border office in the northeast. Oh. Wait, we can't... Can we just go back? It's gonna block our path. Penta says, ugh. Pissed off the quest master, now I'm stuck painting every fence in Tai Ming. So he's stopping us from going back in time. Or going through time, I suppose, to go to the future. Mana says, oh hello. Rare to see new faces around these parts. I'm Mana and this is Sluffy. I hope Sizu take care of his grandchildren. To be honest, the 2 of them feel like my own after all this time. His mistake is a plot device, pretty much. Here we are. My young ward is still practicing. Please don't interrupt him. He's training too little as it is. Okay, clearly the first thing we need to do while going back in time is destroying everything that we can see. Jamla says, excellent footwork, Vayeta. You've truly improved over the past few days. Let's quit for today, shall we? It's too fine a day for wasting indoors. Don't be smart with me, Jamla. I'm the teacher here, not you. You will stop training... Oh, excuse me. You will keep training until I say stop. Fair enough. Ow, stop. If you insist. No wonder you can't keep your tutor, Zamla, says Tessin. Or shall I call them your students? Zamla? How many times have I told you to take your training seriously? I don't know, Gramps. I stopped counting years ago. You're making fun of me, Jamla. No, Master. Good. You and I will talk later. Now please move outside, everyone. Matters to discuss with my guests here, see? As you wish, Master. Yes, Grandpa. Master, I'm sorry. I can't train him properly. One cannot teach he who will not be taught. All right, Faeta. Thank you. The woman who left is one of my dear students, Faeta. Well, one of the last, apparently. The young girl is the jewel of my life, my granddaughter, Tessin. As for my ward, Jamla, my pride and joy, as well as my greatest headache. His talent is extraordinary, see? His potential defies all logic. Alas, for all the strength that the goddess gave him, he won't embrace it. Looking at me, blabbering away like some old geezer, my students do not concern you. In fact, tell me, what does concern you? You study rare artifacts. What place is better for that than the great village of Taiming, home of the renowned collectors? Our artifacts, Don't worry, Master. We're not here to take anything. As I said, it's merely for our own studies. The rarest treasures rest in the inner shrine. Luckily for you, visitors are occasionally let inside to look at our collection. Unluckily, the waiting time for such requests is quite long. About 15 years, to be more precise. 15 years? We don't have that kind of time. No? And I suggest you go find it. If you wish, I can help you make a formal request of entry. That's fine. We'll see to it ourselves. Thank you for the help, Master Sizu. You're quite welcome. Please feel free to stay here in the village outskirts, but you can't go further than the gate. Like, listen, that already adds enough to the development time. You are not allowed in that city. Well, you're a strange lot. I don't sense any evil intent in you, child. Stay on that path and I'll look forward to your return. Oh, Sizu, how wonderfully mistaken you are. Sizu, did you see what we did in East 1, burning all the peasants? Like, we would do that if we were allowed in this game, for sure. It'd just be like, boom, fire, and it'd be over. How much we can interact with in the past so far, so let's go forward for now. For some reason, you remind me a bit of Jamla. Except you seem to like adventuring, and he hates it. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous of him sometimes. Gramps looks at him as if he's the world's last hope. What use is this training anyway? I'm already better than the other students. I'd rather learn something new, like how to play an instrument. And now we can presumably go back into the future. To end it up in our own time. If rifts are as predictable as this, perhaps we can use them to our advantage. By the way, was it just me, or were the people back there completely oblivious to the rift? Probably for the best. Imagine news of time travelers would cause quite a stir. Anyway, the old man said their artifacts were in their inner shrine, wherever that is. It's not here. We need to get deeper into the village. Let's head north, kid. Oh, hello, ancient statue. Coming at me like a thwomp from Mario Brothers. I don't appreciate it. Goodbye, statue. Alright, so that just takes us back to the past. Doesn't seem to do anything else. So we have one-way trips potentially to take. There's the worms they talked about. Our poor buddy was stuck outside, but he teleported in eventually. So we can't block the overhead strike. I tried just to see if it was possible. We can't make assumptions sometimes with games. Oh, I like that you can actually cut down the bamboo to lower it. It's kind of a neat touch. Block some projectiles, dodge it the hard way. Teleport it out of the way of the thwomp. I killed that statue at least. I guess I could shoot arrows. It's like decently strong. Should probably use those a little more, to be honest. We have an orb we can talk to. Hey Jamla, look what I made you. It's the crown you'll wear when you become the king of collecting. Wow, you made this? It's amazing. Thanks, Tess. Though, I really don't want to become a king of collecting. Well, you've got the crown now, so you must be the king of something. In that case, I'll become king of having fun. This Doesn't have quite the same ring to it, but I guess it'll have to do. My first decree as the king of having fun is to abolish all weapons and all boring combat training. He's gonna be a Pokemon Master too, maybe. From now on, it'll be illegal to do anything but have fun. Huzzah, long live the king. King of having fun. That's... whatever. Let's move on, kid. So we can't go any further, so let's go back in time. Reiko with the rake says, please don't walk on the sand. It makes my job that much harder. Oh, it's like a Zen garden. I understand now. Mundi says, I get this last little dirt stain out. Bracelet, there we go, says, oh, getting polished feels so good. Make you shine like you're newly made. You thought about who you'd like to wear you. A shining knight, brave and strong. We'll make the world a better place together. That's a great dream, Bracelet. Presumably that's one of the other artifacts that we haven't found yet. Koiken, aka I guess like koi, like the fish, says, don't bother fishing in this pond, boy. There's no fish here. Let's find it soothing to have a fishing pole nearby when I rest. That is a hideous artifact. Oof. The judgment is real. We have Qatar, who's pushing statues. Statues of mine are made from a special stone that's extremely light. As long as the tracks haven't been filled in, they're easy to move around. This is a hint for a future puzzle, you idiot. That's basically what the game is telling us. I just can't decide where this one should stand, though. Verment with the absolutely ridiculous haircut and mustache combo. Stupid boy, you better find that key quickly. I have to go to the barracks and ask for the spare key. I'll have you grounded for a week. Bernor says, something catch with Mana's dog, but I probably shouldn't have used the keys to our home. If I don't find the key soon, I'll be in big trouble. Ration with the ridiculous helmet. Can't believe this. Said it was just a quick and easy pouch of gold. Just a short ride from port. Hey, Kirk. Then he led us across the desert, past Item, and all the way through those creepy caves before we finally got here. I'm a sailor, not some cargo hauler. I missed my ship's sailing date because of this. I don't know what I'll do. We'll talk to Laita here. Wow, would you look at this place? It's totally different from any town I've been to. Being a sailor is great and all, but I'm pretty sure you miss out on some pretty cool sights when you only stick to the coast. Escrow here says, this is outrageous. It's clearly stated in the Trans-Civic Trade Pact that traders from Sure it is, sir. But the TCTP is between the Merchant Isles and Item. Taiming is a sovereign city-state. You're free to sell your goods to the licensed merchants, but not directly to ordinary citizens. Obstinate barbarians. Globalization is inevitable. If you won't submit to it, you'll be left in the dust. Heed my words. I'm just a guard, sir. Suggest you take your diplomatic concerns as someone of more political lineage. Ugh. That's nothing new here. I never would have thought playing a game like this I'd hear the word globalization used in a correct context. That's always interesting. Alright, so we're not allowed past here, allegedly. Let's talk to... Tell Zamla we're having fun. Excellent. As its king, I welcome you to the court of having fun. I made Zamla a crown and named him King of Having Fun. He's actually supposed to be King of Collecting, but Zamla really isn't into that stuff. Just doing my job, sir. This is a Wendy's, pretty much. We have Dennis here with the ridiculously big eyes. I like this village. It's just like kids and no jumping pumpkins. Denise and Dennis, there we go. Takes a lot of paperwork and waiting time to become a proper citizen of Taiming. After 2 years of waiting, we finally got a letter of invitation to an interview. First of many. Then there's the tests. You have to either be a skilled fighter or a very learned scholar. My father and I know all the stories of the goddess by heart. Hope we could get in thanks to that. Hello, what can I help you with? I'd like to get further into town if we may. Oh, I see. Did you bring the signed application approval, interview reports, and test results? The what? Oh, I'm sorry. You haven't gone through the paperwork. I can't give you a pass to enter. You want me to bring you a form for applying for citizenship? Forget it. We'll find our own way through. Find your own way through? Find our own little grove, was what I said. Don't you have ears? Let's go, kid. Dudley here says, Lands where we live are slowly turning infertile. Strangest things keep happening. Dennis says he's seen our plants bite off their own stems and jump away. I swear the scarecrows keep moving around. Family has always been pious and studied the scriptures, but my daughter and grandson will find a future here. So if we could somehow find the key, be able to progress, presumably. So let's go look for the key so we could get in the house in order to use the teleporter in order to make progress. Now I can't seem to go this way, so we're gonna take this teleporter to go back to the present. Oh, you can actually get bamboo for real from it. Oh, we should cut all of these down. We probably need this for furniture at some point, if I had to guess. Goodbye, bamboo. Go in our collection. That's kind of neat. Yeah, we're just gonna chop this all down and be good. Take that plant life. So I think we have a decent amount of bamboo. I don't know if it's enough to craft anything yet, but at least we're closer. Okay, let's confirm if this goes towards any crafting ingredients. We need 50 pieces of bamboo and we could get an upgraded sword, which is a shame because I don't use swords. I was thinking more like bamboo spear, but that's also fine, I guess. Let's go back to... We'll go here. So we could talk to the dog, maybe? Really happy to know enemies don't respawn when you change time. Yeah, that's good. Oh. I didn't find the key here. So as I said before, presumably we just need to find the key to advance. I could also check the house itself, or go to the barracks. It's possible I need to go to the barracks. Check inside. I love them just walking into stuff and destroying it. Now there's someone not guarding the door on the left. That checks out. You can't be down here? Too bad. For guardsmen and collectors only, let's get back upstairs. Don't be poking around where you don't belong, could get you in big trouble. I love how it's like, just go through the rift. It's funny. I mean, I was gonna look for the key, but I guess this also works. Oh, hello there. Echo of Madness with a giant sword. Nice little block on him. Do you want to parry him a bit more? I'm able to. There we go. Destroy the statue, get some items, ancient rocks, not too bad. Born soldier doll. And a fancy key, maybe you can open up the residence to the north with it. Okay, so we didn't have to find the key from the dog, we needed to find the key in the barracks in the future. I guess that works. Actually, I didn't need to do that much there. Teleport to the future. Oh, there's suddenly a lot more enemies. Hello. You weren't here before. Unfortunately, our companion got stuck outside, so I'm gonna force him to teleport to us. This little guard there. So what I do like about this game is the guard mechanic. So if we time our guard well, we take reduced damage and additional effects can occur. But more importantly, it's like having another health bar. So if we time our block well, we basically have recoverable health. So we just don't take any damage. And we can slowly upgrade our shields so they can block more overall damage. But if they do manage to break our guard, it becomes Guard Crush. I think it's a cool mechanic. It rewards you for perfect guarding, like that. Which improves our overall damage due to the talents that I took. Just chuck a healing potion real quick. That's kind of neat. We still need more bamboo from somewhere. Let's go ahead and try to give him the key. What are you staring at? Have you found my key? Oh, no. Just giving the key won't do us any good. Let's unlock his house in our own timeline instead. Oh, okay, that's fair. I mean, listen, I don't know whether it wants us to be in the past or the future. Whatever it wants. Fine. Is there anything else you could do here? I think so. Oh. No, nothing changed there. Okay, that's fine. I guess we won't help the kid out. I guess we're just monsters. I'm gonna try doing this. See if that changes anything in the future. It did. That was the hint for the puzzle. Makes sense. That checks out, chat. I did say that would be used in a future puzzle. See, you have to go to the past to impact the present. I guess no one moves it back in the meantime, which is convenient. We need 50 of these. We have to be getting close. Although, chat, in the next 10 minutes or so, I will have to pause today. And whatever happened to the kid, it's in the past now, pretty much. I like the pun. Yeah, originally I thought the family trip was yesterday, but then they updated and went, nope, we had it for the wrong day. Fun. Only I could teleport there. Goodbye, porcelain jars. Lots of treasure, but can't do anything with them. We saw the teleports earlier. Honda says, I just add his name to the list here my client should be able to apply for. Oh, hey there, I was just reading up on these, citizen records. Don't judge by taste in literature. Can we open a shortcut? No. We have to commit. Okay. Let's go ahead and view the time bubble in the past. Oh, there you are, Shamla. I've been looking for you. Oh, hey, Grandpa. Forgot about the time. Again, what's time to a king? King? Yeah, just give me the crown of made me the king of having fun. Now not even you can order me around, especially not for boring stuff like combat training. With that frown, the king, I order you to smile. Smile? Ooh, he got bopped. Jamla! Taking me to the end of my patience and well beyond. The king of fun? Huh. You who glowed with your talent while letting it rot. You who'd rather wear a crown as a joke than a responsibility. Not fit to call yourself a king. Not of collecting, not of having fun, not of anything. Before you were born, Jamla, eldest priestess told me of a vision in the tear of the goddess. She said there loomed an evil so strong not even I could match it. Not even with all my men combined. I laughed it off, of course, but I'm not a man of superstition. But when I look at you, Jamla, what if there's someone else like you out there? Someone with extraordinary talent? What if that someone decides to nourish his talent? What if that someone is not a kind person? Such a person could destroy our peaceful town. No, such a person could destroy the world. Jamla, ... Jamla, I should put these horrible thoughts on a boy barely 8 years old. What if something truly happened to this place? To me? To Tessin? What if you could have stopped it if you'd only trained? Well, only you'd become a collector. No, you never asked for these powers, yet you have them. You're responsible for how you use them. Or not use them. I'm sorry, Master. Never thought of it that way before. I must become stronger to protect you and Tess and everyone else. And that is what I want to do. I swear it by name. I, Jam Lemire, will become the strongest collector in the world. Talk to you later, Master. I must find my sword. The cruel man I am, asking a child to sacrifice his youth. But if cruelty is what it takes to make that boy follow his destiny. We could go back in time here again. Interesting it didn't give me the choice there. Did I miss out on something by not doing that? Look what I found. It was just in some fancy looking building. It's a well-kept plant. Do you want it for 30,000? No? Oh, that kind of sucks. I hope I didn't miss out, or I guess I'm stuck here. I guess is what's happening for now. Till we win whatever the fight is here. Let's make sure we destroy this little piece. Lots of bamboo. I'm sure we're getting close to 50. We were at like 30 something previously. Floating chests. He charges a huge fee for any items you miss at a time you can't return to. Well, that sucks. That really sucks, actually, because I only saw the warp like after I walked through the door, and I didn't know it would lock me out. I guess I'm not paying for it. That's kind of bullshit, actually. That kind of pisses me off. Because it was literally like, when I went there, I was like, oh, you know, I'll talk to this. And then I was like, oh, as I walked here, I got like sucked into the door a little bit. Wow. That really sucks. But anyway, I'm never getting that plant. I'm not gonna bother. Ancient rocks are there. Yeah. It's like, I don't like grinding in general. Why am I gonna grind at like 30k for one item? That's insane. I don't even buy stuff in the store in this game normally. Yeah, no thanks. Wait, is that? New protagonist. Oh, you haven't aged at all, have you? You look the same as all those years ago. Are you surprised I remembered you? Well, Grandpa Caesar talks about you from time to time. I'd be super stoked to hear you actually came back to Taiming after such a long time. Long time? What are you talking about? Do we know you? I mean, it's Tessin, whatever her name was. Ah, guess you wouldn't recall. I'm Tessin, Zamla's sister. Wait, what? You're all grown up. It means you must have gotten further into the timeline. Timeline? But never mind that. What I really want to know is where that inner shrine with all the juicy artifacts is. Oh, it's a bit further to the north. Did you get permission to visit already? Looking pretty official nowadays. Maybe you can help us. Me? Oh my. Just became a priestess. I'm not highly ranked enough to help you with that. Alright, so who is? Well, I guess one of the high priests could help you, but the waiting time is very long. Bureaucracy. Come on, kid. See if we can find a way forward, and this time we're our own. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. Hope you find a way. Good luck and see you around. Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna stop for the day then. I am kind of annoyed that I missed something because, again, we had like one warp to go back. So that puts me not in the mood to continue. So we'll end a bit earlier than I was anticipating. Let's chat. So we got through the teleport dungeon, which is the chat has pointed out is very much reminiscent of things like Kirby and Donkey Kong, where you're in a barrel and you're trying to line up the shots. Things of those nature. I'm not a big fan of those puzzles, but I guess it's neat to kind of break up the gameplay a bit. Most of the bosses have been much easier than some of the previous bosses, to be honest. I feel like the last 3 bosses, or at least the bosses we did on stream, were much, much, much easier than some of the other nonsense we fought earlier. And they gave me a lot more gold than you know what to do with, so it's not too big a deal. I still don't think I'm going to come back for it. Again, we're not really grinding on them, so I don't think we're going to get a lot of money. So we mostly just kill things on the way to destinations versus get cards. So I don't think I'm going to end up unlocking it, to be honest. As I said before, it's called Secrets of Grindea, but I mostly just want to go to point A to point B, unless I'm testing something. Which is pretty much what we've been doing so far. So unless we happen to fight stuff on the way to another destination, we'll see what happens. So sadly, we couldn't update our house on this stream. We'll have to do it on another stream. Looks like we did get some pieces towards it in general. We did stop by it today, at least. That is what it is there. Yeah, Grindea, but the grind is optional. Yeah, like, so far it hasn't really been mandatory, and to get, like, an optional item where it just took my ability to go away, like, to go back in time without mentioning that that would happen really sucks. So I'm like, I really don't like that at all. So definitely not a fan. It's not like I activated a stone or did something and did it. I literally just walked through a door, and then it just locked me out of the item, which is kind of BS. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. Yeah, that definitely is a turn-off for me, for sure. So I'm gonna be very salty about it for at least a week. So I don't see the point in continuing for like another 10 minutes. Cards can be a huge boost when you get them. Maybe. We've picked up a handful, mostly unintentionally. I think getting the extra health was nice. And that pretty much means I don't have to grind at all because we got the bonus health. And the debuffs lasting a shorter amount of time was also a quality of life change. Other than that, I'm okay with them. I don't really need more. I think we happen to get like a magic attack one randomly. So we'll see. Again, I don't plan on getting most of the cards. We got one that was 100 more HP. Yeah, I think we got that one as well on stream. That's why I have 700 health. It is purely due to one of the cards we picked up. I think I would have been at 550 or 600 or something normally. Because I'm going to let you know, we're not using anything that increases our HP or defense. We're playing almost basic items with the exception of, I think, our boots. I think our boots are the only item in our equipment that adds defense to us. Not even our armor adds defense. So we're just going through and I guess we're semi-face tanking despite not really having the armor or technically the HP for it. But it is what it is there. Yeah, we just went pure power. It's fine. So far it's been paying off. The brown potion helps as you go helps. I think the problem with it is it just doesn't last long enough. So I guess we'll end on that note. I really don't like how short the duration of those potions are, so I feel like my urge to use them is basically 0%. Like 14 seconds is not enough time, chat. I find that really annoying because it takes me out of combat, and right now the bonus doesn't really justify it to me. Like, I don't really just want to stand around and not attack, because I could just kill things in that time period. Like, if there's something, like, other than the talents that increase the duration, maybe. I mean, it's kind of like in PSO, when you get, like, Shifted E-Band. Like, when it's a 30-second Shifted E-Band, like, yeah, it's technically helpful, but how much time are you losing constantly using the potions? And the answer's a lot, so that's why I don't bother with the potions at this point. So, like, honestly, at this point, the potion to recover arrows is somewhat more interesting, because that actually helps with my DPS more than my magic attack potion. And again, unless we can extend that to at least 30 seconds, I don't see why I would use this most of the time. Because think about it too this way, chat. If I'm not using spells or attacking, with our energy regen as it is, I'm not going to get the 30% attack bonus from having low energy. So in the time it takes me to drink a potion, I could just be losing DPS in general. I don't know. I'm not very thrilled with the potions. I think the healing potion is okay, because we could kind of do that whenever, in case we happen to not get healing between certain points. But honestly, like, outside of using that as a part of an emergency, I don't really see myself using the potions that much. I might even honestly unassign the button, because I'd rather just have other skills. Because, like, 10% healing is not super crazy unless we're in a boss battle and I'm just looking to not die. And sometimes I'll do it because we had the poison puzzle, for example. So I just didn't want to lose health or wait for certain orbs. I guess we could justify it there. But yeah, I just don't think the damage justifies it. Like, it's just one of those things where number goes up, but like, does it really matter? Like, will 12% or 14% magic really put me over any thresholds for killing monsters? And then for that damage dealt, if my monsters do from 3,000 to 300, couldn't I just do that much damage by just meleeing twice? Like, you really have to think about those things sometimes, where I feel like there's a lot of pitfalls with these abilities, and I feel like so far the potions don't really justify themselves. So for me, they're probably the biggest disappointment. I like the system where they refill, but man, their duration is just way too short. So who knows, maybe next time we'll see if we can extend it to actually justify it. But yeah, right now, don't really care. I'm not going to be using many potions at all. So we'll see how it goes. Like, maybe arguably the closest one is collecting for card chance. But again, like, we're just looking to beat the game. So it's like, do I really need to waste 2 or 3 seconds every single screen to potentially buff? And it also wears off when we go between screens anyway. Nah. Think we'll hard pass on that. I'll still bring, like, the healing potion, as I said before. That has, like, a justifiable use, because it could be the difference between me living and dying in certain fights. But, yeah, not that thrilled. Just like the utility spells, we'll take a look at, for example, the haste and the other ones. Like, if they don't at least last 20 seconds, I don't know if I can really justify using them. Like, a 12-second haste, but you're not attacking for, like, 3 seconds because you're chugging the potion. It's like, how much more damage are you really getting? And then how much of the window of opportunity are you eliminating by choosing to drink the potion? It could at least let you stack the same kind. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I get their appeal, but like, for me, I just don't care. The numbers don't justify themselves from experience. Like, again, I really like the mechanic. And maybe for people that really want to say, like, oh, I want to get the biggest damage number possible, it's there. But again, it's just because it goes up doesn't mean it's efficient. So, a bit unfortunate. So next time we're at the potion shop, I think we'll see if there's any longer duration ones to see maybe if it would help. But don't expect me to use too many more, especially the one where we can use our potion to recover our energy. I'm like, that one's also very situational for me. I'm like in the 3 seconds that I'm doing that, I'm like, I could just attack again. I don't know. It's very weird. Number go up, we like, pretty much. So, it's just kind of one of those unfortunate things. It's kind of like, Soten's actually a great example of that. Like, you can use all these things, but like, is it worth doing outside of boss fights generally? Not really. Like, you could attack potion every time you get one, just to deal more damage on like mini bosses, but no, you just don't bother. Not worth the time. So anyway, chat, I do have to go, unfortunately. I have family plans in the afternoon. So for now, we're going to, I guess, say goodbye to YouTube. So if you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to thank you again for watching. And hope to see you again next time.